Right, what's up everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening kung nasaan man kayo sa mundo ngayon nanonood. And the reason why I remembered to do my intro like that is because today we are joined by an OFW trader and an Investaprime Elite subscriber to share her story with us, her trading journey, and yung mga natutunan niya. I'm sure may mapupulot tayo lahat. So, Miss Becca, good evening. Gabi na kasi dito sa Philippines, and thank you so much for your time. Kamusta po kayo?
Hello, yan. Good evening sa lahat. Mabuti naman here in Japan. Also, I hope everyone is doing great there in the Philippines and everyone around the world.
Okay naman okay, po. So, ma'am, siguro to formally start the interview, I think a great way to start is, could you share with us how and when did you begin in the markets?
Yeah, actually, way back 2020, when the COVID pandemic was started, when everyone's going crazy about that pandemic. Also, the Japan government declared its state of emergency, where everyone can't go or everyone can go anywhere, and we're being stuck at home. And by then, every weekend we are very bored, doing nothing, doing watching just TV and browsing the internet and doing the social media. That was the weekend routine way back 2020, until I realized parang nakakasawa na yung ganung routine every weekend. And I think that time gusto kong mag-invest. Well, actually, I already invested on real estate way back years ago. And since pandemic, yun nga, medyo kasi related siya sa tourism, yung sa hotel. So, since mahina, and also the Airbnb, diba? So, mahina yung pasok ng mga guests. So, yun, I quickly think of how can I make money even at home during those times. So, upon browsing the internet, well, of course, the Facebook, I tried to research, I tried to search for something na bago sa akin. Until such na nakita ko yung page ng TGIF, if you are familiar with, the Global Filipino Investors page, that was, Sir Floyd. That page, by then, I was so, at first, what's this all about? Filipino investors page, by the way. And so I browse in and I dig in. And that time, they had that upcoming, upcoming financial literacy online something summit. That time, that was 2020. And yun, medyo, okay to This is something na mapagkakaabalahan ko during weekend. So, without walang dalawang pag-iisip, diretso nag-register ako for that summit. And then during that summit, si Boss JC was one of the guest speaker there. So I listened to him and I was ba't ba ang iingay ng crowd, yung online crowd? They were asking Boss JC to do more stock charting and his, stock recommendations, what to buy, and, and all that. So, na-intriga ako. Na-intriga ako. Why everyone was into stock market trading? But that time, I don't have any idea about, Philippine stock trading or whatever, because I'm focused on real estate and other business na. So, first time kong marinig about yung stock trading. So, I was so curious, and that time, in-stock ko si Boss JC. Sino ba to si Boss JC Bisnar na to? Bakit ba yung crowd ay nagkakagulo during the charting? So, I found out that he was the CEO of Investagrams, and that just started. I created my Investagrams account. And doon nagsimula. That was it. So, doon nagsimula yung journey ko. I can actually officially announce that because of Boss JC, doon sa financial literacy, napanood ko siya. So, nainganyo ako about trading and stock trading area.
Kaya
Yun.
ma'am,
That's how it started.
halos same pala po tayo. Ako rin, yung the reason paano ako nakapasok sa market is napanood ko yung charting session ni JC, pero yung mga live sa Facebook noon, 2018. So, almost the same pala
Yeah,
tayo.
yeah, exactly. Ganon. Diba? Nakakatuwa. The crowd was very, 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 what do you call that, eager to learn. And yun nga, bakit ba? So that was it. That was the start, I guess. Yeah, way back 2022. And because of the pandemic,
Hmm.
kasi I was bored doing nothing. So that was the start. Yeah.
Mm. So, ma'am, ano naman yung goals nyo? Eh? What are your goals in your trading journey? Given that you
Oh,
started during the pandemic, and what were the challenges that you faced, or are you still currently facing now?
yeah. The first, of course, no. Since I don't have any idea about stock trading or stock markets whatsoever, and this is very new to me, of course, I did some, few, ano lang, small research about it. And sabi ko, pwede palang magkapera dito, ah. So, na-curious ako about, of course, how to be, profitable trader. So, yun, ambisyosa eh. So, yun agad yung unang-una kong goal, how to be profitable. And by that time, yun, without second thought, di ba, alam ko, ano yan eh, as per, newbie traders, yun, at una-una nilang gustong mangyari agad sa kanila about, sa kanila, pagpapasok sila sa, stock trading or sa maging trader sila, whatever, kailangan profitable sila. So, ayun, nag-aral ako about, stock market trading basics. Of course, yun yung unang challenge ko. Napaka yun. Baga, very stressful kasi wala nga akong alam, wala akong background about stock market, tradings, or whatsoever. So, yun, naging challenge ko that time. And of course, since now, kasi hindi naman for how many years pa lang naman ako nag-trade. So, still learning. I'm still learning and this, trading is very challenging talaga. And
So,
yeah, that's,
anong ginagawa nyo, Miss Becca, to overcome those challenges?
yeah,
And
yeah.
tama ka, hirap nga, it's all about learning. So, is there any specific lessons ba or talk na inig nyo or may mga tools
Uh,
ba nakatulong sa'yo sa journey mo?
yeah. Yes, since then, nalaman ko about Investagram. Yun, I found out na meron pala kayong mga subscriptions na pwede namin i-avail. So I found three to choose from. So I choose the Investa Prime Elite subscription. Dalawa-dalawang isip yan, walang pagdadalawang isip, diretso na. Kasi naman, of course, I want to learn. And to learn is, not free. You have to, mag-invest ka if you want to learn. So, yes, I did a subscription and I set my goals. And I actually, what do you call that? Investa, Investa Prime Elite, yung very helpful yung page na yun. Especially yung sa researchers, Investa Prime Elite researchers. Every day, I sit to it na chine-check ko yung mga post niyo, especially yung the stock market status, what are those, gainers, stocks, and movers, and whatsoever. Yun, very helpful yun. And also, yung monthly, of course, yung monthly exclusive webinar, yun, sobrang tulong yun sa akin para, to get more, to dig in more, about trading and investors, of course, investments, of course. Yeah, and also, of course, I want to be profitable, so I need to learn what strategy or you know what strategy or what kind of trader I want to be. Yun yung gusto kong malaman. What kind of trader I am ba? Am I, a swing trader or investor type na, sige, intayin ko na lang yung start na kung kailan siya tataas or whatever. So, using yung, tawag dito, yung sa invest sa prime elite kasi, you have that tools, di ba? Marami dong, may mga pro screener, may calculator, ano man, marami as in marami ka, may meron pa dong tawag dito. Um, Marami pa talaga. Pero ang pinaka gusto ko is yung pro screener. Kasi why? Alam mo ba, hindi naman sa busy kong to, kaya ko pa mag-screen to which stock to pick. Diyos ko, no? I have a lot of, a lot of things to do pa during weekends and all. So, pag Monday, I remember, since, of course, hanggang ngayon ginagawa ko, kasi tamad ako. Pag Monday, pag wala pa akong trading plan for the week, I'll just go to Pro Screener and check which stocks to pick for the week. Yun yung ginagawa ko. Yeah, of course, very lazy nga kasi, di ba? And very, super duper nagre-rely ako sa Prime Research posts every week. Kasi may mga recommendations doon. So, ganon. I don't want to complicate things. So, why not rely to, Investa Prime Elite community? And, stock trading is very complicated na nga. So, why not make it, chill lang. Chill lang talaga. And, well, of course, you have to subscribe for you to learn. So, yun yung naging parang, of course, nakatulong sa akin during those challenges times. So, yun. Best
Grabe,
prime.
ma'am. Thank you for that. And I'm happy to hear na nakatulong sa inyo. And I enjoy
Yes,
nyo
it
yung
did.
Best of Prime.
Yes, it did, of course.
So guys, if any...
Tayo
Yes,
lang
ako na po
naman
yun.
yung baga. Kasi maraming communities around, Maraming mga groups of traders around. Maraming ding mga gurus na nagtuturo. But then, iba baga, I've been to. I tried to get along with them. Other, to the other groups. Pero, hindi ako makasakay. Kasi, baga, iba yung usapan nila, hindi ka walang direction. Though, sila, merong direction for them. Pero sa akin, as a newbie, wala. Kasi, baga, dito sa Japanese, bara-bara eh. Ano ang Tagalog sa bara-bara? Baga, kalat ba? Kalat. So, hindi siya, baga, sa Investa Prime. Of course, may mga statistics, basta every week, may mga research kayo mga recommendations, and very helpful yan. Saka yung pro screener. Yun lang naging ko. Yun lang yung naging sandalan ko during those early times.
Yun.
Yeah,
Solid. So, if anyone watching, if gusto nyo yun na ma-experience yung Prime, just head over to that link, investagrams.com/Prime. So, yun. Really, really happy to know, ma'am, na nakakatulong sa journey.
Less stress, yeah. Totoo yan.
Yun. So, ma'am, ito, I'm curious naman. So, you've been in the market since 2022. So, almost 3 years na yun. So, a little over 2 years na yun nasa market if you started so, mga 2 years na yun. So, in those 2 years, what was the biggest lesson na natutunan mo sa trading journey mo?
The biggest lesson was, wag maging overconfident. At saka wag maging greedy as you have always, taught us. Kasi at some point, I feel like I have all the knowledge needed na. So that I stick to my own bias na I never listen to anybody's bias, especially on trading. So that time, one time I was hit hard. First big time loss ko yun. As in, maybe mga, not di naman mga half, but one-fourth of my portfolio were gone. As in, and as a newbie, my God, magpapanig ka talaga. Ano nang gagawin ko? One-fourth na ng portfolio ko, wala. Medyo masashock ka, of course, di ba? Kasi first ever big loss mo yun during yung naging parang profitable ka na. So, yun. That took me about, mga more than, mga 1 month before ako bumalik mag-trade. Kasi I was so depressed. And I don't know kung i-continue ko pa ba. So, pag may mga ganong times, I just went back to our page, to our Elite Prime, research page. And just read those, posts. So, ano lang yung naging ko, sandalan ko. Eh, balik ulit, basa ulit before ako mag-trade ulit. And tapos, I remember, kasi sa loss ko, yun nga, hindi nakikinig, overconfident. And one thing also, nami-mix ko yung nalalaman ko na strategy. So, since marami naman kasing plan and strategies. Pero mali pala yung pag i-mix mo sila. At the same time, pagsasabayin mo kumbaga. So, one thing also, if you want, if you want to day trade it, so stick ka lang doon, day trade ka lang or swing trade ka lang. Huwag kang kung kailangan mo mag-exit on that the same day, exit ka na agad without feelings para hindi ka masunog. So, yun yung pinaka ko doon. Isa pang natutunan. Yung yun nga, yung attitude. Yes, the attitude. Also, yung strategy and plans mo, stick ka lang doon. So, yun yung parang biggest, loss ko. At saka yung naging lesson ko. Very hard yan. Yung lesson learned.
Oh, thank you for sharing that, Ma'am Becca. So, Ma'am, for the final question before you wrap everything up, if you could go back in time to the Becca of 2020 at kausapin siya and tell her one thing, diba, para sa trading journey niya, what would that one thing be?
Well, I have no regrets. I mean, not on the 2020, maybe on the later pa, on those high school days pa. Kasi those high school days, di ba, may energetic ka pa rin, marami kang energy. Tsaka, I wish lang, no? I wish stock trading or stock market was taught during high school days. Yun lang yun talaga. Even, the basic learnings about trading. Kasi when you still have, those days kasi pag high school ka pa, you still have more time to spend to recover kunyari, from your trading losses or you need more time to learn. So, yun lang. Yun lang yung parang regrets or one thing na gusto kong mabago or, mabago. I just wish na mabago. And based on sa 2020 na taon, wala naman. The best thing that happened that day that I decided to get into stock trading and I made the best decision to be part of Investor Prime Elite. That was it. Yun yung pinaka the best decision kasi, everyone can learn. Everyone can learn how to trade. But, the will to learn and choose to whom to learn with the right community is very important. Community is very important. Yun lang. No regrets and, no regrets, no words for that. I mean, about the high school days, no? About the high school days. Kasi yun lang yung regret. Sana ay basic learnings about trading na tinuturo doon sa paaralan. Yun lang. 2020 was good. Very good year. I've learned stock and I've learned Investagrams. And I've subscribed to your elite tribe.
Ayun. So, I think that's that's a great way, Ma'am Becca, to end the interview. Thank you so much for sharing your journey with us, your experiences as a
Yes.
prime, yung biggest lessons. So, siguro before we officially end, no? Meron ba kayo gusto i-shout out or i-greet? Baka may nanonood ng mga friends niyo.
Alright, para sa mga friends ko dyan na nagsa-start trade and nag-crypto trade, alam nyo, masyado stressful na yung trading. So, go into the right community, join Investagrams Elite, be one of us.
Ayun, solid. So, Ma'am Becca, thank you again so much for your time. And to everyone watching, if you learned something new, comment naman kayo na thank you. Miss Becca, and to everyone watching, if you're an Investor Prime Elite subscriber or Investor Prime subscriber, you want to share your story, please feel free to message us. And if you also want to be interviewed in the future, well, ayun, make sure to subscribe to the Investor Prime Elite. And of course, to experience, no, yung mga na-experience na benefits si Miss Becca and be part as well dito sa Prime Talks. So, that's it for this one. So, syempre, shout out sa lahat ng iba-ibang OFW traders out there. And, ayun, I'll see everyone in the next video. Maraming salamat.